Don't ever use that. Okay, here we go. Hi friends, I'm Chef Daniela Malfitano, and welcome to My Choice Kitchen. This here is a space for choosing joy. And today, pineapple upside down cake is giving me a lot of joy. I'm making individual pineapple upside down cakes that are paleo, gluten-free, and vegan, and oh so delicious. Here are all the ingredients you'll need to make it. And I thought today, to go with the cakes, we're gonna do a nice hot beverage. I'm gonna make a raspberry rose tea from Joffrey's Coffee. It's gonna come together nicely. So you ready to start cooking? Come on, let's go. Let's cut this pineapple. First, twist off the green leaves or crown and cut off the ends. Then chop it down the middle to make it easier to work with. Slice off the outer skin layer just deep enough to cut off those spiky thorns, but not too deep to keep as much of that juicy flesh as possible. When picking a fresh pineapple, look for one that's heavy with a dark green top and a shiny skin that has a light sweet fragrance. I love this fruit because it's loaded with antioxidants and enzymes that can suppress inflammation, fight disease, and ease digestion. Pineapple is also a tropical multiple fruit made up of many berries fused to a central core. Check out our Nacho Supreme episode where we use jackfruit, another fun multiple fruit. And one more super interesting thing. Ancient cultures believe that eating orange and yellow foods like citrus and pineapple can bring joy and happiness to the body. Well, no wonder I like it so much. Now slice each half into 1/4-inch planks and use a pastry tip or extra small cookie cutter to remove the tough center core. Choose 2 slices that fit into the 6-inch ramekins. Grease your ramekins well using coconut oil or a simple cooking spray. Today I'm using Nyokos, a vegan butter made from cashews. Add 1 tablespoon to each ramekin. Then add half a tablespoon of honey to each ramekin. In order to make this recipe strict vegan and to cut down on the sugar, swap the honey for agave nectar. Place 1 pineapple slice in the bottom of each ramekin and press it down firmly until it lays flat on the bottom. In a small bowl, mix together your choice of baking flours. I'm using almond and coconut flour, which have a great taste and are gluten-free. Also add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Then mix it all together. Add 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and beat just until the egg is whipped. Then add 2 tablespoons of honey or agave nectar. Yum. And stir everything together just until it's combined. Divide this mixture between the 2 ramekins, filling them evenly just to the top and pressing the batter down with your fingers so it's gently packed together. And now, these mini upside down cakes are ready for the oven. Bake them at 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes, or just until they set in the middle and a toothpick comes out clean. I'm gonna make some tea now that the water is boiled. And I'm using the raspberry rose from Joffrey's Coffee and Tea, and I'm using my Alice in Wonderland tea press that I got from Disney. I love it. So just a few tablespoons, 2 or 3, perfect. I like to eyeball it. And then some freshly filtered boiled water right over the top. Look at this. Try to keep it in the tea press, not on the table. I'm a bad example. And they say to go in a circle. Joffrey's taught me, go in a circle to wet the tea leaves or coffee consistently. That's perfect. I'm just gonna let this hang out for a few minutes, and when we eat, we'll enjoy some tea. I'm gonna make a quick raspberry sauce. This is how I do it. I love this. It's organic raspberry fruit spread. It's not jam, it's not jelly. It's actually just organic raspberry puree with grape juice. That's it. And it looks and acts just like jam or jelly. So I'm gonna add a good scoopful of this right to a hot pan. A touch of water just to thin it out. A couple tablespoons or so. And a little bit of lemon juice, so just like a lemon cheek. A heat-resistant spatula. Mix it up and basically just let it thicken up. The salt will sort of bring out the natural sweetness and the natural raspberry flavor. Come and take a look at these bubbles. See these big bubbles? That's when you know the sauce is getting nice and thick. That's exactly what we want. Done. I think I'm gonna start with raspberry sauce first. Just do a little tiny bit, like a dollop, and I'll do the famous chef swoop. You can take your spoon, and I'm just gonna go for it, kind of like a chef swoop. Oh, beautiful. Take your cakes and take a knife, a butter knife, and just run your knife around the edge, all the way around the edge. Now these are pretty cool to the touch, so I'm just gonna like grab it with my hand. No! Give it a thump, give it a thump. Oh my gosh, we are gonna make this work. Do not let any of this pineapple go to waste. Here you go. Well, all right. That works. Let's try another one. We've got you, pineapple. Plate that up. Pineapple upside down cake. You're ready to eat this. I'm gonna give you the perfect one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Before we enjoy, this looks delicious. Let's take a moment to give this food a little gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you.
How about some tea?
All right.
I'm gonna press this down. The color.
It's really... Actually, I'm colorblind, so I can't tell exactly what color.
It's like ruby red. It's like
Ruby
raspberry red.
Okay, cool.
A little perfect.
I was gonna go with purple, reddish color.
Just a spot of tea.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pinky up.
Pinky up.
Pinky up.
Here we go. Ooh.
I like it.
I do too.
Very floral.
Tastes like rose and
Very
raspberry had a baby.
All right.
Here we go. Dig in.
Thank you.
I love pineapple upside down cake. It's one of my favorite desserts. Although I've never had one with these ingredients.
That's wonderful.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Yeah. Fresh pineapple. I love the raspberry.
Oh, wow. So much better with a really ripe pineapple.
You said this was paleo.
Yeah, it's paleo, and you can't even tell, right?
What is paleo?
Paleo is the way of eating like our, well, caveman ancestors that ate before us. So really, anything that we can hunt and gather for is totally okay.
I don't do a lot of hunting and gathering.
No,
myself.
but think about it, like any meat, and then fresh produce, nuts and seeds, all of that is totally great. So this is made with almond flour and coconut flour. So it's no grain in the flour, grain-free. The butter that we use is made out of actual cashews, not dairy in any way. And so the whole thing is paleo, gluten-free, dairy-free, and happens to be vegan.
I think that the cavemen would love this pineapple upside down cake. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think they'd be into this.
Would you make this as a dessert for dinner or as like a breakfast thing? Like when would you make a pineapple?
That's a really great question, right? Of course. Well, because these are individual cakes, I have to tell you that I would love to eat this for breakfast or brunch. Like this would be a really great addition to the morning. It's got a lot going for it right here. Not a whole lot of fat. The good fats from the nuts, and a lot of the micro and macronutrients from the pineapple and the raspberries, as well as antioxidants. So you wouldn't guess it, but this is actually a really delicious and healthy choice for any meal.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being with us. If you enjoyed this recipe, come back for more. We have so much in store for you here at My Choice Kitchen. And don't forget to hit subscribe. We want you to know when we come out with our weekly videos. And until next time, let's rejoice in choice. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.